Part 3, stay tuned. Part 1, we talked about the swim baits. Part 2, we talked about the minnow style baits. And part 3, on today's episode, we're gonna go over the NED style baits. Guys, stay tuned for this one. It's gonna be a really good episode. Thanks for tuning in. This is Mike Muller from BAITS Baits. Well, here we are, gang. Part 3, like I said in the intro, talking about the NED style baits. Guys, real quick, round 1, we went over the swim baits. Round 2, minnow style baits. I do have a controlled setting just because we did those laminates with that Barlows ultra transparent liquid pigment. I've got a couple outside. One's laying on a rag. I've got one just kind of down sitting in my boat in one of those little tackle boxes. And 2, this is a week now, a week sitting on the cookie sheet. Guys, so far, 0 bleed. That was round 1. If you guys were following the previous videos, that was round 1. And this is round 2 with a little bit of black. So far, so good, 0 bleed with that Barlows tackle ultra transparent liquid. Guys, what are we gonna do today? Like I said, NEDs, NED style baits. I've got 3 different molds that we're gonna be shooting today. How are we gonna do it? I've got the players right behind me here. We got green pumpkin and black flake. We've got neon orange, and then we've got chartreuse. This is gonna be a very interesting one, guys. We're gonna be doing 3 different types of laminates. I think they're gonna be pretty cool. I can't wait to get this one going. Guys, stay tuned. Part 3, the final episode, NED baits. Let's get her going. All right, gang, let's get this party started here. We're gonna go with top, being that green pumpkin 109. We're gonna do 40 drops. Okay, there's our 40. That came out pretty thick, but this is gonna be our top. Everyone knows green pumpkin. Great color. Top fish catching color. Yeah, that looks good. And we are gonna add to that 0.035 square cut from MF. We're gonna do a dash. There's that. And then we are also gonna add the 0.062, a little bit larger. Can also add a dash of that. I think that should look pretty good. Yeah, there is nothing wrong with that color right there. Guys, if you're new to plastics, get yourself some green pumpkin and black flake. This will catch fish in whatever type of water you're gonna be in. That's a good looking top right there. I like that one. Okay, now let's move on to the bottom one. In the first one that we're gonna be doing, guys, I'm not gonna do that chartreuse pepper, but I am gonna do like a chartreuse pearl. And what we're gonna do, I'm not sure how this is gonna work, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna add 40 drops of that chartreuse 108 from Lure Works. This isn't your typical laminate, guys. I'm not gonna put that pepper in there. I think that was 40. I lost count. And then we are also going to add to that 10 from the Dead On Plastic Chartreuse. Yeah, that was probably 10. Again, I lost count there. Let's get that stirred in. Oh, that's nice. So again, guys, we're not going to add the pepper. We are not adding the pepper to that. But what we are going to add, selfishly, I'm making this for a young man that's going up to Canada, so I don't want to put the pepper in it. I want to leave it straight chartreuse. What we're going to add to that, guys, is some diamond white pearl. This is going to be a chartreuse pearl on the bottom. We're going to go a dash of that, a heaping dash. We'll start with that. See, ooh, a rogue black flake got in there. You guys see that? It's all right. So a little tiny bit of pepper, I guess, in there, but not much. One little rogue flake won't kill this bait build. You guys seen that sparkle off that stirring spoon right there? I think this is going to look pretty cool. Okay, guys, we're going to shoot these. Now, I'm going to get the bait build camera back up into shooting mode here. We're going to shoot. I know I said at the top of the show I was going to do 3. I changed my mind. We are going to go 2. 2 of the Ned style baits. Okay, guys, there's the bait build. Let's get to shooting. All right, guys, let's get our next bottom color built. What we're going to do on this one, again, we're not going to add any pepper, anything. This is just going to be a straight color. We're going dead on neon orange. We're going to do, I think, 40 of those. I want burnt, too. That was 40 plus or minus. Like always, I lose count. Okay, let's stir this in first. Again, I'm looking for burnt. I don't want neon, although that would probably look pretty cool. Got with some black flake, I bet that would look awesome too. We're not doing that today. We're just going to keep that bottom orange, and I'm looking for burnt. So I think just to cloud that up a tiny little bit, we're going to add 2 drops of white. Oh yeah, that was 3. Whoopsie. I don't think that's going to mess us up that bad. Let's see if that tones down that neon. Yeah, it did. It toned it down just a little bit. Okay, now I like that. Now to get some burnt into it, well, I'm going to start with 1 just to see what that does. Again, I want burnt orange. There's just 1. Let's see what that does, and then we will go from there. Oh yeah, that burned it up pretty good. I'm going to say 1 more. Okay, let's leave it at that. I might add some more orange too. That burnt? That's burnt, but I'm going to add some more orange, guys. I'm just going on a call. I'm going to add 10 more. I'm sure I'm contradicting myself when I'm doing this, but let's just add 10 more just for fun. Okay. Okay. Let's see what that does. And I think we're going to leave it right there. Yeah, I don't know if that did too much, but I think that green pumpkin and that color are going to play awfully nice together. Ooh, get in there, boy. That looks burnt, doesn't it? All right, let's get the shooting mode going. Let's get the plastic up to temp, and let's see what this one does. Okay, gang, we got our plastic up to temp. Let's shoot this first round, see how these bad boys look. I am excited to show you what we got here. Let's go full pull. Yeah, we're just going to do 2. 2 bait molds. I was going to do 3 at the top of the order, but I changed my mind. And that felt solid. Sorry, I'm right in your face here. Sprue looks good, gang. Or not the sprue, but the plastic combined. I think these are going to be pretty solid. Again, it's not your traditional green pumpkin chartreuse. I did not throw the pepper into the bottom. Okay, gang, I think we're in a pretty good spot here. Again, when I'm shooting these, I don't have much patience with the demolding. This is literally probably about 30 seconds after the fact. So let's see how we did. And in this first one, you guys, I said Ned. This is your classic right here. That's the Do It Molds Midwest Finesse. Let's see how these guys turned out. Okay. I see a little bit of bleed over on one. I'll show you guys real quick before I take them out. Down here we got a little bit of bleed over, but I still think they're going to look pretty cool. I don't know, how do I do this one? There we go, right here. Let's get a look-see at these guys. Okay, that's gonna fish. That is gonna fish right there. That dark, no, I don't think we're gonna mess with the top. Nice. I am fine with those. I love that big black flake on the top. Now let's get to our next one here. This is another NED style that I have in my arsenal. That is the old NED Leech, 3.25 inches. NED Leech. Come on, gang. Oh, they didn't come out real nice. We're going to show you that Chartreuse sparkly bottom first. Again, nothing wrong with that. Let's peel the onion back here. A little bit of bleed over on a couple. Oh, I like that. I like that. Little dangle here for you. There's the one side. There's the other side. Green pumpkin and chartreuse. Not bad at all. I like how those turned out. I think with the pepper on the bottom, guys, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that's probably going to be your best bet. But just for the sake of what I'm doing today, we're going to just give that a try. Let's pull one off and show you guys close up. Again, there's that bottom side. There's that top side. See if we can get right down that laminate. That's a nice clean laminate right there. Okay, I'm impressed with that. Let's get on. We got another color build. We're going to do one more color with that green pumpkin, and it's going to be that. I want kind of like a burnt orange. So let's get that color built, and we'll shoot those and get you guys to the outro. Okay, gang, here we go. Final round. Let's see how this one turns out. I'm kind of keeping my fingers crossed on this one, that this one's going to look okay. Again, I'm not sure. First time coming up with this. I think we're going to be okay. Let's do another full pull. Oh, a little bit of air. Let's get that out. Okay, we're good there. Sorry, I'm probably going to be in your face on this shot. That felt funny. Hopefully we made it. Yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty good little craw imitator. I'm hoping. Those colors mixed together look actually pretty good. I was trying to think about what I could do with that orange on the bottom. We'll see how they play together. Again, this is kind of my first time shooting this type of color. I would say this is more kind of your, would you guys say that this is more of a kind of a traditional bass color? I don't know. We'll see how they turn out. Keep your fingers crossed. Let's get that demolding going here shortly. Stay tuned. Okay, gang, the moment of truth here. I'm a little bit concerned about this one. I don't know. I think it should turn out. Not concerned. You know, just when you never make a color before and you're going to demold for the first time, you're always kind of thinking, okay, all right. Okay, well, I'll show you guys a blooper right off the bat right there. That was that. Ooh, that felt weird. That was that whole deal right there. All right. But I think these guys are going to play pretty nicely together. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That green pumpkin on the top did a nice job with that orange on the bottom. I think that looks pretty good, you guys. There's that bottom. You can see the blooper. I think the blooper's up here. That actually turned out pretty cool. Oh, we got an air pocket too. Yeah, when I said on camera that was a weird shot, that's why. And then there's that top. We'll hide that. We'll hide that bad one. Right there, get in there. Lights, pick it up. I think those turned out pretty sick. Except for that one. But no, those look good. That'll pass for like a rusty craw. All right, now let's see how they did in the leechas. Okay. Okay, ooh, these look interesting. Ooh, those look very interesting. Those look very interesting. Oh, yeah. Oh, guys, these are, let me see. Now, these have a little bit of a different appearance to them, but man, they look good too. There's that bottom. There's that top. Let me pull one of these off. Let's get a closer look. They laminated it all really, really well. Here, let's get this one off right here. Okay, there's that top, green pumpkin. There's that bottom. I don't know, what do you guys think I should have done to the bottom? I think it looks okay, actually. Not gonna lie to you. Maybe added a little red there. But no, those look actually pretty good. I'm actually pretty impressed with that. Yeah, boy, that in the water is gonna look really nice. Okay, guys, there we go, part 3 in the books. Let's get you guys to the outro and talk about what we did in this series. Thanks again for tuning in. All right, guys, part 3 is in the books. Now, let's talk about what we did today first before we go through the whole kind of spiel. We laminated kind of an atypical green pumpkin chartreuse. Sorry, there's that top and there's that bottom. We did not put any pepper in on the bottom, but what we did add, and I think they turned out pretty good. I just wanted to show everybody something a little bit different. Instead of putting black flake in to kind of turn it more of a greenish, we added that diamond white. I think they turned out okay. Some of these laminated better than others, but really there's nothing wrong with that bait at all. That Ned rig is gonna fish really nice. These leeches I think turned out really cool. There's that green pumpkin. There's that chartreuse. I think they turned out well, but again, I'm biased. Now, what did we do on the second round? Again, green pumpkin, orange bottom. Nothing on the bottom, no pepper, nothing. I think that looks pretty solid as well. Again, I'm very biased, but, and here it is in that leech. Again, part 3, we dealt with kind of the Ned category. One other bait I was gonna show you guys, but I decided not to just because I had 3 colors, was a 5-inch Senko. Why the 5-inch Senko? Well, if you wanna upsize your Ned rig, you can kind of cut those to whatever length you want. 3 inches, 3.5, 4 inches. I did not shoot that, I should have, but, and okay, now let's wrap this thing up. In the first episode, we talked about paddle tails. Here we've got two paddle tails. That's a smaller version. That's a larger version. That's kind of like that Mayer swim bait that Rapala Crush City has out. And then your classic, you guys, your classic swim bait right there. We did that Kitech 3.8-inch paddle tail. And then we did his little brother. That is the 3.2-inch. What else do we do? I don't know what bait this is. Is this like a slick shiner or whatever they call it? I'm not sure, but that's another paddle tail. That was 3.2 inches as well. Day 2, or not day 2, episode 2, we did the minnow style baits, and there they are, guys. Barlows Ultra Tackle have not bled yet, and we were doing watermelon and amber and a bunch of glitter in there. 5-inch, 4-inch. The 5-inch is gonna start to get tossed around, guys. The fish are feeding on larger profile baits. That one right there, if the bite gets finicky, it's a no-brainer. Again, and this one, Ultra Finesse Drop Shot, that 3-inch. Oh, I forgot the one. Where is it? Sorry, guys. This one's got a little boo-boo in it. It's got a little air pocket. I'll show you. I've got no shame in my game. See that air pocket? But again, no bleed over. So, yeah, the 4-inch fork tail and the 3-inch forktail. Guys, all the stuff that I shot today, minus the colorant, the molds, right? You can get these at Barlows Tackle. I will attach to the video in the description an affiliate link along with my code. My code is GOBARDOWN. And if you guys are interested in purchasing any of these molds, they are fish catchers, and I guarantee you they're going to help you put fish in the boat this fall. So head on over to Barlows. Please use my link. That helps support the channel, and I get a small commission off your sale. No extra charge to you, but it helps me kind of keep this channel going, moving and grooving, so I can keep up to date on the content and different molds and different colorants. You guys know the deal. Anyway, guys, I'm really excited to wrap this one up. Super fun to do a three-part series. I hope you got, excuse me. I hope you guys watch all 3 of them. I'll put them in like a playlist or something, so you got easy access to them. Again, we shot some great baits. We made some interesting colors, I would say. But I hope you guys enjoyed the series, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. And for all you people, new subscribers, people that are commenting, keep that coming. I absolutely love the feedback and reaching back out to you on what you commented in the video. I take pride in that. Anyway, guys, that's it for now. Stay tuned for the upcoming episode. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing, but it'll be a good one. That's it for now, guys. This is Mike Muller at BAITS signing off. Have a good one. Peace.